Vegeta is yet to be serious in Tournament of Power, and here we are going to talk about his biggest challenge that the Prince of All Saiyans is going to face on this tournament. Some weeks ago we got the news from the hero stream that Vegeta is nowhere near showing his full power, and definitely to get his full power out he's going to have a strong warrior to face off, because as we know, up until now he hasn't. And no, that strong warrior is not going to be Jiren, even though Vegeta is going to go after Jiren in just 2 episodes. His biggest Vegeta vs Frieza is actually a fight that could possibly happen in Tournament of Power, and there are plenty of reasons to believe that this fight could possibly take place. Before Resurrection of movie came out, Akira Toriyama was thinking to give Vegeta the spotlight, but we all know that it didn't happen. But who is to say that this time Vegeta is not actually going to get his revenge on Frieza? Before this tournament even began, Frieza and Vegeta had actually quite a tension between each other, and it is well known fact that they hate each other, especially Vegeta for what Frieza did to his race, and Vegeta's hatred towards Frieza could have actually grown since then because he saw how the Universe 6 Saiyans are, and he is probably thinking that his race could have been the exact same way and he would be leading them as the prince, something that he's really proud of being. But now let's just think why this fight could actually make sense. In Tournament of Power, Universe 7 has 6 remaining fighters, them being Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Frieza, Android 17 and Android 18, compared to Universe 3 who has basically only one in Aniruza, and in my opinion they are going to get kicked out of the stage in the next episode. And my idea is that Android 18 is actually going to be kicked out of the stage by Universe 3 Aniruza. But before going into any further details with this, let's just move on and explain that Universe 11 has only 3 warriors left, and they are Jiren, Dyspo and Toppo. I just wanted to mention them so we can get this out of the way. As I mentioned it briefly earlier, my prediction is that Universe 3 will take out Android 18, leaving Universe 7 with 5 remaining fighters, and Universe 7 rewards will successfully take out Aniruza, who is going to be the last fighter from Universe 3, and Universe 3 basically is done. They are going to get erased, and now it's all left between Universe 7 and Universe 11 and the big climax starting. My idea of the battles is that are going to happen on this tournament is simple and clear. This is how I see it, so now let's go through my list and let's see if I'm going to be right. We are going to have fights of Goku vs Jiren, and my prediction is that this battle is going to be starting earlier than the big fights that I'm going to mention afterwards. I believe that Goku vs Jiren is going to be the first fight that is actually going to start. This is just my prediction, of course. The second battle is Gohan vs Toppo. I know that it was teased for Vegeta to fight Toppo, but my idea is that we are going to have a clash between Universe 7 leader and Universe 11 leader. It just makes more sense at the moment, even though Vegeta vs Toppo also make a sense being the battle of second fiddle. Android 17 vs Dyspo. Someone really quick like Dyspo and actually pretty strong going against someone with infinite stamina who never tires out. This could be a really cool battle and something interesting to watch, as I believe that these two complement each other and they would make a great combat battle to watch. Dyspo is no pushover, and this goes for Android 17 too. Both are pretty strong and have their own advantage. Now onto the big one and explain why I think that Vegeta vs Frieza is going to happen. As I was doing this list, it just makes sense for Frieza to have a major fight on this tournament, and who else could be better than the Prince of All Saiyans that he despises so much for being so proud of this monkey race. The hatred of these two towards each other would literally make an amazing fight to watch, and actually this time it could give Vegeta a chance to shine and actually get his revenge on Frieza. Don't forget that all his life under Frieza, Vegeta always wanted to take Frieza down, and this is going to be a perfect and golden opportunity to take out Golden Frieza. How this would happen and how is my idea, what would lead to this? Well, episode 122, which is going to be the first episode of 2018, sees Vegeta challenging the strongest, and that basically means Jiren. I've already made a video on this and you definitely might want to check that out, and you will have the link in the description down below, but pretty much I will still talk about it here. My prediction is that Vegeta is going to go after Jiren and will definitely get beaten up. Goku will join the battle and basically help Vegeta out. Vegeta will take some damage from the fight, and basically he has to take a break from fighting in order to finish this tournament, and basically he is going to hang his hopes on Goku to actually take out Jiren, and while he's a little bit injured, Frieza would actually step in and go with his plan, and we all can assume that Frieza's plan is going to be no other than taking out everyone and be alone on the stage so he can get his way on the Super Dragon Ball. Frieza has made sure that he is getting use of Goku to get rid of the strong guys. Basically Goku is doing the job for him, but he makes a false move going after Vegeta, since the Prince laying down would have been a perfect opportunity to grab and take him out, with other fighters basically being busy and not actually able to help Vegeta. And that is basically what Frieza could be thinking, and it's time to show his true colors and what his intentions are. Vegeta will be able to resist, and let's say that Frieza will take some time and Vegeta will recover his stamina, just like Goku is doing in a short amount of time. Even though this doesn't feel like very well written by Toei's staff with Goku's stamina and all, but still we all can accept it given to the fact that these guys' bodies are far different than a regular human body. So we just play along with it. That is where Vegeta vs Frieza fight began, and as I said before, this way everyone is fighting and nobody gets to watch, and that makes up for a great climax battle at the end of this arc. I definitely see Vegeta as a winner here, and that wouldn't be something bad since it would give him time to shine. Despite whatever Goku's result with Jiren is, it won't leave Vegeta left out. Because let's face it, Vegeta is the second guy in tournament when it comes to knockouts, and he has been very well written on this tournament, but he hasn't had his big moment yet, and he really didn't get any big fights, so this could be something huge for Vegeta to have his moment to shine. This is just my idea, because basically you don't have anyone watching, everybody is fighting, and those fights in my opinion just make sense, since Goku vs Jiren is going to be the major fight, but you will also have fights like the two leaders of the respective universes going at it, and both Gohan and Toppo are actually good guys. They really do want justice, and they just complement each other, just like I said with Android 17 with Dyspo, and we could have really amazing fights to watch, and I feel like all of these fights are simply not being able to be predicted who is going to win. They are basically relatively close to each other in terms of power. Goku vs Jiren is something like that has a question mark, because we still don't know how strong Jiren is, but still Goku might get strong if he gets the Master Ultra Instinct, so that just makes sense for them to be relatively close to each other. And now about Vegeta vs Frieza. That would have been the perfect twist to happen, since we have already been spoiled of the fact that Universe 7 is going to survive no matter what happens. Or they are raised or not, doesn't matter, since if they are raised they are coming back. If they win the tournament, well, everyone predicts that Universe 7 could be winning the tournament. And we all know that Universe 7 basically survives because Super takes place before Z, before the end of Z. It's just a prediction, but I really do think that it makes a lot of sense. Do you guys really want Vegeta to take revenge on Frieza? And do you think that this scenario might actually happen in tournament? Let me know in the comments down below, because I'm really interested to see what you think. I really love the idea of Vegeta versus Frieza. Basically Vegeta stopping Frieza's evil plans to take over whatever he wants. I believe that everything that Frieza wants is going to come to light very soon, and I think that this would have been the perfect opportunity for Frieza to actually tell his plan, because up until now Frieza has been very well written, but there are so many questions towards Frieza on this tournament, and I believe that we are going to get the answers of all of these in the upcoming episodes of Dragon Ball Super. So basically I predict that this tournament is going to have around 10 to 12 episodes, not more, so all of this is going to be wrapped up pretty soon. Well, we have been on this arc for 40 episodes, so still 10 episodes now seem like nothing. And this was it for this video, guys. This is the end of it, and if you made it, I really thank you, and please don't forget to subscribe with notifications enabled so you don't miss out in any further content. Have a great time, guys. Guys, I forgot to mention this in a video, but I really want to ask you if you want me to do a live stream of Dragon Ball Super. Actually, I mean, after every Dragon Ball Super episode, instead of just posting a review, I would do a live stream and talk to you all about the episode and what you guys thought. If you really want me to do that, then let me know in the comments down below, because this is really important and I really want to do that, to be honest. I'm not against it, I would be open to do it. And guys, remember that on my place when Dragon Ball Super episode airs is 3 AM, but I'm still willing to do that, so I just want some support from you. And I really wanna do that, guys, so don't forget to subscribe with notifications enabled, and also let me know in the comments down below what you guys really want. Have a great time.